What do Maya Angelou, Carol Burnett, and former Presidents Bill Clinton and Barack Obama have in common? What responsibility could one take on that would change one's entire later years in a different way than was planned? What has grown 7% in the last 5 years and totals 2.6 million in America alone? My name is Sandra Gibbs, and today I would like to share with you how grandparents are taking on the responsibility of raising their grandchildren by focusing on some reasons that this may happen, the challenges that the grandparents face, and some ways they have found to make their lives more simple and rewarding. First, I'm going to cover reasons why grandchildren are being raised by grandparents. Robin Martinez Hennig reports in The Atlantic on June the 1st, 2018, that about 3% of children in America live away from their parents, and 2/3 of those children are being raised by grandparents. She continues with, these figures have doubled since 1970 and has grown 7% in the last 5 years. It now totals 2.6 million. There are several different reasons why parents are leaving the raising of the children to the grandparents. One is drug use, which often leads to the reason number 2, which is incarceration. Another reason can be abandonment, when the parent was just young and not ready to be a parent and abandons the child. Military leaves can also account for maybe a short time for the grandparents to raise their children, or even a longer range of time. Second, I will explain the challenges this can bring to the new family setting. There are new and unexpected challenges when grandparents raise the grandchildren. Financial obligations change significantly for older, maybe retired people when the grandchildren come into their lives 24/7. There are higher rates of poverty, and the needs for themselves or the children may not be met as they should be. This may force them to return to the workforce. Health issues are more pronounced as we grow older, and so obviously this can be an issue for the grandparents. Generation gaps are more pronounced. Instead of the age range between children and grandparents, we now have a larger age range between the children and the grandchildren. Helping with homework may be a challenge because we all know that academics have changed through the years in the way that we do them, and so this could present grandparents having an issue with that. Attending school functions or helping them learn sports or the extracurricular activities, it may be harder to get the children there or just to help them learn these things. Social media, and in this day and time we all know that keeping up with electronics can be challenging even to parents, much less grandparents with their older age. They did not grow up with electronics, and it could be harder for them to learn these things. They must learn to say no to outside commitments and be willing to prolong those years which maybe they had already planned travel or just relaxing. Their whole life has changed, and now they have to prolong their plans once again. Third, I will share with you about rewards and ways to enhance their lives when they take on this full responsibility of raising grandchildren. Support groups are a great resource to be together with others who are facing the same challenges and can benefit their lives when they share these issues and problems that exist. Grandparents are the source of security and fulfillment in their needs as a child. Dr. Tolita, a child psychologist, writes in Grand Magazine on June 16, 2012, that grandparents need to understand the abandonment, loss of rejection that they may feel from their parents leaving them, and help the children understand that it is not their fault. Dr. Tolita emphasizes they worry consciously or unconsciously that they may once again be abandoned. So this is a challenge also for grandparents to relieve these fears that they have. In conclusion, we have learned about grandparents in America taking their responsibility of raising their grandchildren by focusing on the reasons that this happens, the challenges they face, and resources and rewarding ways to enhance their lives with the commitment. 2.6 million grandparents are keeping it in the family by taking responsibility for the children's upbringing when life presents the challenge. Yes, lives are deeply changed and have to be rearranged with sacrifice. The rewards are worth it, and hopefully children will see this sacrifice and repay the grandparents in their later years when they may need assistance. When leaders come forth, such as Maya Angelou, Bill Clinton, and Barack Obama, we know that grandparents are up for the challenge. Thank you.